Previously on Handsy_boy.
Uzu, you have until October 31st to prove me wrong.
3 weeks later.
Oh my god. I mean, some people are pulling up to the subreddit like, Uzuki, delaying an update? No, this can't be! Falling to the ground, collapsing to their knees, full-on Walter Hartwell White style, like they never felt any other emotion before. You guys would be better off waiting for a content update from Team Fortress 2 at this point.
Let's start a channel from YBA until it's been milked thoroughly. Algorithm busted, no more watch time. This is my last game. YB's playing this game, milking all that we have left. Children cling to their skins, squeezing alive. YB's playing this game, viewership falling. Children cling on to their very last skins. Click through rate recommendations. You are the channel's enemy.
The future of YBA has never been this uncertain. The month of October and the following few weeks of November showed all of us Joes that no matter how much more you lowered your expectations, no matter how low you set the bar, Uzu could limbo even lower. Well, I guess we knew that already from past update droughts, so this time it was more like we found out that Uzu's willing to dislocate his fucking spine to get even lower to the ground. Did he have a spine in the first place? With the way he slithers around any and all contact with his community, I really could not say. No, actually I'd have to say his communication is the only thing that has improved in the past few months, if even only slightly. Lately, at least before the October event, he's been giving us teasers and release dates left and right like nobody's business. In the first few days of October alone, we got not one, but 2 different confirmed updates to come out on that same month. Not only the Halloween update, to come only a week after the announcement, but also the Spin Rework that nobody expected. There's just, one tiny little skirmish. He lied. The Halloween update was delayed for a week, under the pretense of quote-unquote bonus content. Paragon going so far as to suggest some mysterious Paradise Island hinting at a new storyline or game mode or something. How it really played out was... That's it? That's the delayed content? That was just more skins! But that was just an event, fine, sure. So why not give Uzo another chance with that spin rework he promised us? Next thing you know, the spin rework is confirmed delayed, better yet, the very day it should have come out. You thought, alright, worst case scenario, it takes them a week longer. I'll just wait a little. 2 weeks, no leaks, and certainly no leaks. The date is November 14th. You've grown a shabby beard staring solemnly at the update channel, unmoving. The YBA update. The YBA update. It's not real. Except, fuck you if you related to any of that, fuck you if you watched through all that, because now I'm gonna get to the point of the video. The reason you desperate cunts clicked on this awful attempt at beating a dead fucking horse like it was December fucking 1st. All of that build-up, the complaining, the disappointment, throw it all in the trash, because you're too impressionable to care now that the devs are at it again. Yep, that's right. Not only is the Spin Rework confirmed for release very, very soon, but also, Uzu's back at it again, hyping up shit that's fated to not only be delayed, but also to be completely and totally dysfunctional for a good few months. Let's take a little review together, because, God, lately it seems like a leak gets released hourly. The main thing is, Snaliel, chief graphical effects designer for YBA, has gone fucking berserk. Talking in general chat, interacting with the community, sending leaks that aren't behind paywalls? I thought the man was being hacked for a second. It's a lot to digest, so let's break it down from the beginning. First off, we've got a message actually dating all the way back to 9/11. Dating all the way back to early September. 2 whole months ago, implying Soft and Wet has been in dev for that long. Then again, we've already seen this confirmed, you won't believe this, 9 fucking months ago. If you've been keeping up with YBA leaks like I have, first off, get a life, loser. Secondly, you know I've been tracking down the slightest hints for ages now. And I would know firsthand from the drama that I sorta caused around February that Uzu confirmed there were already assets made for Soft and Wet at the time of Clam's leave, or even before. In fact, in the same document, he confirmed Cream and Purple Haze were next on the chopping board to have their souls removed and their new 18-keyboard Neo YBA movesets installed. More on that later. Regardless, it's a sign that Soft and Wet is almost certainly the next new stand on the YBA list. No other stand from the series even comes close to having this much evidence going for it. But it doesn't stop there. No. This is just the fucking beginning. Snaliel not only practically confirmed its development, but also, for the first time in YBA history, leaked one of its graphic effects, Cut and Dry. The image depicts Soft and Wet's trademark soap bubbles, which, if you haven't read Jojolian, because it seems like nobody has at this point, Soft and Wet uses them to steal things. No, not like physical things necessarily, just like things. It's a hard concept to explain, but it leads to some fun stuff like shooting bubbles that steal people's sight and blind them, for example. Again, more on that later, let's get through these leaks first. Though, if you were wondering, since Soft and Wet's whole thing are bubbles, the leak doesn't give anything away in the moveset category. That's where the good news comes in, baby. A rando replied to Snaliel asking what we're all wondering after these kinds of leaks. Quote, "Alright, Tony, what the fuck happened to the spin update? It just turned into Soft and Wet." And I shit you not, Snaliel replied. Not only that, but replied with a reassuring, ridiculously hyping, "That's done, it'll be released soon." At first you'd think, and this is what I was thinking too, holy fucking shit, I'm coming, I can't believe it, they finally finished the rework they said would happen 14 fucking days ago. Here's the kicker, just let that one message sink in for a second. Sunk? Alright, it's question time. If the spin rework is already done, why are they holding off on release? Is it A, Uzu's busy with school? B, Uzu's just fucking lazy? C, they're adding more in than just the spin rework? Or D, Uzu's yet to come over to 59th and Central and give me sloppy toppy like I asked for? You got it right. No, really, the signs are pointing towards a lot more than just spin next update. More on that later. When it all comes together, trust me, it'll be worth the wait. More recently, as in just yesterday, we got 2 new images depicting the spin rework's graphical effects, and goddamn, they are looking juicy! It's looking like Spin is going to be getting a buff on throwing speed and damage, as it should, and of course it's going to be keeping the classic steel ball move, but with a twist. Take a good look at the way the ball hits the player. No, you're not seeing things. You're going to be able to embed steel balls with improvised explosive devices! The effects look like the steel balls make a grand impact on hit, which leads me to believe Spin is going to be getting the all-star battle treatment. I think this is evidence that the steel ball move is going to do some lingering damage, as in, on impact, it'll cling to the victim for a few seconds and do some stun and a few medium points of damage. This will be similar to how the move works in All-Star Battle with Gyro's moveset, and holy shit, it would be fun. After that, there's some more news on the Soft and Wet front. Go Beyond is confirmed for the stand, as a move, not an awakening, and the graphics side of things are already done and dusted. For those of you who know what that is, I'm sure you can already imagine how cool it would be, and for those who don't, go read Jojolian. I promise you won't like it. Better yet, according to Snaliel, Soft and Wet is set for release the very next update after the spin rework, which is already done! Yabba dabba doo! A beatdown. Who saw that one coming? And oh boy, it's looking like we're getting another stone free for this one. Yippee. Finally, in the Snail sagas, we have this weird leak of a very Dragon Ball Z looking move, and it's throwing me the fuck off. Couldn't fit it to Spin or Soft and Wet, no shit. My best guess is it's just a rework to the Ultra N6 mod specs graphic effects, because at the current, I don't know if you've seen this lately, but it looks like fucking garbage. And normally I'd be mad about this sort of thing, because with the YBA dev team, it'd be like delaying shit to work on the specs that nobody besides the elite bourgeoisie can use. But honestly, I just have too much respect for Snaliel. Man is always on point with his work, getting his shit done, on time, every time. And the best part? Is the quality of his work only gets better as time goes on. Every update, the graphics just get even more satisfying, and it's almost entirely thanks to him, so I really do have to applaud him. He's really down to earth too, especially compared to the rest of the dev team. I gotta say, I have the most respect for him than for anybody else on the team. Next time you see him, thank him for me, because God knows what kind of tomfoolery Uzu would be up to if he was still doing his own graphics.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass.
All of this, the mouthful of text I just gave you, culminates into the one message from Uzu we've gotten since the confirmed delay on October 31st. Quote, "Don't worry about the delay, guys, because we have 3 whole movesets, including Spin, that is nearly all finished. You can expect 2 of the 3 coming out in the same update." That's right, all those times earlier I repeated more on that later. I was lying, because Uzu's somehow gonna find a way to fuck this up anyways. At first sight, it implies next update we're getting both Spin and Soft and Wet, but that just can't be right, because Snaliel said himself that Soft and Wet still needs work and will be coming the update after the Spin rework. Technically speaking, the tweet doesn't guarantee anything new next update. Even assuming Uzu's telling the truth, saying expect 2 in the same update could mean that 2 are coming in a later update. And 1, presumably Spin, is coming this update. But it sounds misleading, and if Uzu has half a brain, he would know the last thing he wants to do is purposefully mislead the angry, impressionable masses. He knows too well their wrath. So, although no true guarantee, let's just assume there's 2 movesets coming out next update anyways. Obviously there's Spin, long overdue. Then what? Just for you guys, I've done all the research and narrowed it down to 3 realistic options. Tuskat 4, Cream, or Purple Haze. If it was a new stand, we'd almost certainly would have gotten a trailer by now. Uzu loves to hype new stands. So, it sounds about right if it was a reworked existing stand. To that end, only 3 reworkable stands come to mind. Cream and Purple Haze are both obvious picks actually, as I mentioned earlier. They were both confirmed to be getting reworks 9 full months ago with the Warclam drama. Tuk 4 is a little more roundabout. First, I'd have to show you this comment from Uzuki on a video of his. Quote, "Tusk will be fixed shortly. We apologize for the inconvenience and how long it's been. We've been working on more than just Spin." Think about it. They've probably been working on this for a while, and maybe the Tusk Infinite combo is a glitched out leak of what's to come. I might be pulling at straws here, but it would explain a lot with that god-awful glitch, and besides, it would fit the update theme perfectly. I mean, Tusk 4 literally released alongside Spin initially. It makes perfect sense to rework it alongside Spin as well. But, of course, keep your hopes low, Joes. No matter how much he overhypes, Uzu always finds a way to disappoint even more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Join the Discord down below, like, subscribe, and turn notifications on to be the first to hear on major update news like this. And hopefully next video will be about the actual Spin rework, as I promised I'd stick around to try about a month ago. One can only hope. Sayonara.